and welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Houston Rockets. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
So the Houston starting five. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Shepherd in at the one. And for the Spurs, Fox at the one with Castle at the two. Then there's Wembanyama, then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Here's Shepherd, outside Durant. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Pass to Castle. The three, pure from three-point range.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Now here's Durant. From 7, and the jumper falls for him.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Now here's Castle. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Fox. Got a piece of it. Houston with the ball. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Here's Fox. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. 5 to shoot. They set the screen. Castle against Thompson. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Durant inside. He's guarded by Vassell. And here's Shepherd for three. Antonio.
And you never want to give a shooter like him.
Pass to Champagnie. Fox. By Thompson. For the finish, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all. Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
They set the pick. Outside Durant. Fires the three. Nails it from 3. Durant's got his second basket on the night.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And we have some numbers from the real NBA. The 2K leaderboard in shooting from the field. 4th, San Antonio.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Shepherd. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Fox surveying the D. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 3. Outside Eason. Smith with a screen on Vassell. Wing shot on the way. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barnes finds Fox. Vassell against Durant. Wembanyama, no good. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Castle against Eason. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot misses. Eason with some nice D.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To win the run. And it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Basket's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Fox for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead, up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Josh Okogie is out there with Jeff Green. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Davison in at point guard.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Davison, pass to Eason. The 3. Rebound San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Davison to the paint. Outside Eason from downtown. Hits the trifecta. Eason's got 5 now.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Fox. Rebounded by Davison. The Rockets lead by 6. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. And second chance points have been one of their strengths this season. 3rd in the league overall in that department. They're a hard-working team on the glass, and they know how to finish.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And then for Houston, Durant comes in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Davison. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's take a peek at the power forwards and centers who are the best at the line. These numbers since the break. Victor Wembanyama, third.
And I love how these bigs take the touch they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Harper. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And here's Durant. Out to Thompson. Pass to Şengün. To the middle. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And Houston has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get off a shot. Green for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Fox. Easton with a steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Back to Durant. Over Johnson. That's good from Durant. On the assist from Eason. Durant's got 9. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Graham.
Well, you know, PA, for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
And it's Fox missing. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Green, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Spurs trail by 4. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. All right, a chance to check out stats for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
For San Antonio, Champagnie. He's checked in for Barnes. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Houston, Clint Capella. He's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Green. And it's Shepard in for Eason. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. With this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's highest scoring team since the All-Star break. San Antonio in second.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Here's Harper. He's scoreless. To the inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. And so Vassell nails both of them. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 4. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Oh, KD against contact inside.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Durant against Vassell. Shoots over Vassell. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Castle outside. And so it's Houston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Yeah, we've said it before. When KD's in rhythm, there's really no answer. He can shoot over anyone and from anywhere, Ernie.
Amazing what he's done in only one half of play here. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Houston leading by 8. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Durant draws the double. Houston working the ball around. And it's Shepherd missing.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. it's going to be a 3-second call. Here we go. 2 games left before postseason action. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Spurs. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And, of course, the Rockets down a few spots.
When I look at the Rockets, they're so focused on holding their ground now in the last month of the season. And, of course, missing the play-in tourney means extra time to rest. They know how crucial that is for the playoffs.
Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8 points now.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
The Rockets lead by 4. Outside Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Thompson, a screen on Fox. Stolen by Castle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Smith in the high post. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Smith. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Castle. Lets it fly. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Castle's got 5 now.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Barnes, he's checked in for Champagnie. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in for Shepherd. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Thompson passes to Şengün. Back to Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Back to Fox. Five on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Thompson. The Rockets lead by 4. Durant inside. He's guarded by Castle. Barnes against Smith. Right side, Wembanyama. Eason against Fox. Shoots over Eason. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 5.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Pass to Durant. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Good on the shot. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Bryant comes in for Vassell. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Finney-Smith's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. From deep, Harper. San Antonio again can't hit.
He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down.
Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Bryant. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Cornette. Outside Johnson. Cornette sets a screen. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And they're on the run. Here's Okogie. And that one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Hey, now, don't let Capella's size fool you. This guy is cat quick.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bryant, left side. Pass to Harper. High arcing shot. That shot off. Here's Finney-Smith. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Green out there, Alperen Şengün. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Eason in at the point.
You can't give Barnes even a second because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch and shoot jig.
Şengün, the screen. Eason finds Şengün. Houston working the ball around. And it's Eason with a 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Cornette. Outside Johnson. Puts up a three. Offensive board. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Okogie, the pass to Finney-Smith. Now Easton. Pass to Okogie. There's the triple. Rebound by San Antonio.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fox outside. Back to Johnson. Over Green. The shot by Johnson, no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Here's Okogie. Back to Easton. Here's Şengün. Good work there as it goes. And the Rockets lead by 8.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Checked in for San Antonio. And then for Houston, Durant, he's checked in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Allie, thank you. San Antonio with the ball. 8-point game. Harper passes to Fox. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Spurs making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Now here's Easton. Finney-Smith. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Johnson. Pass to Fox. Here's Harper. To the paint. Stop the crowd. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And that one misses.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Here's Shepherd from behind the arc. Houston with another miss. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Vassell, a screen on Durant. Here's Wembanyama. Let's loose for three. Durant with the rebound. Smith against Fox. Outside Thompson. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he misses the layup. Spurs trail by 6. Vassell with it. Durant covering. Here's Wembanyama. Fox fires. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Durant gets it to go.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Can't get it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Smith. Thompson outside. Now Şengün. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets.
Yeah, the turnover sparking the break. Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Spurs trail by 8. Fox outside. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox. Huge points.
Durant against Vassell. On the wing, Durant. Jabari Smith. Misses the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wembanyama fires. It's money from deep.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Durant. Thompson outside. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Fox. Now Durant. Clock is at 3. Wembanyama rips down the board. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Vassell. Castle fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston. Shepherd.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Making all of those. Putting this game in the refrigerator.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Vassell! Wembanyama. It's in!
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Shoot two.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Your thoughts, guys?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so the Rockets take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
and it's true.